at you, motherfuckers.
Sorry about that.
Live for the motherfuckers.
Live from motherfucking Gig Harbor.
I'm getting hot in my puffer, and I don't want Raza to make fun of me for my Canadian. What? This isn't Canadian Goose. This is a French one. What the fuck is it? I don't.
Marmot.
Oh, isn't it
No, it's not. It's not real rock climber shit. It's Montclair, the shit you buy at Nordstrom, not that you buy at a rock climbing place like North Face or some shit. Audio down on your laptop a bit so that we don't hear your latency. Por favor. So says our producer.
I muted it.
You muted it. Perfect. Okay. We'll give. Justin feels like he's got a command center now going. We're talking about this, Ted. This gives us the opportunity to do what we've been talking about the whole time. Cue up Mr. Seth Thomas. Cue up David Tuati. Cue up mofos from all across the universe. So now the play is we got to get some organization. We got to get some standardized like interview questions for all our car guys, like your boy dinner with racers.
Oh yeah, Ryan, that'd be great.
Maybe you can have him on, right? Go full circle. Talk some race car drivers. Talk to some car builders that aren't us.
Get Mike Cagino on here.
Ooh, that'd be a long fucking Whiskey Friday.
Whiskey weekend.
Actually, that's one where I'd get vodka and I would sit down with Charles and Mike and I'd go home.
Right, there you go. Get them rolling and just
Get them rolling and then peace
away.
out. See you later, boys. Have fun. Mike called me super fucking excited a couple days ago. Maybe it's Thursday.
Okay.
No, he called on Wednesday and I wasn't able to pick up because Whiskey Friday. And then Thursday he called and I picked up and I called him back and he's like, have you looked? Yeah. Have you looked at all the cool shit? And I'm like, you're talking about 001? He's like, yeah. I'm like, Mike, I'm in the middle of Black Friday. We're running around with our hair on fire right now. He's like, oh, yeah. Well, when you get a look, you gotta call me because there's a lot of cool shit under that car. So, I'm like, yes, sir, I will. What's up, fellas? So, I think the Huskies are gonna get their ass handed to them by the Ducks, and it pains me to say that. I hope not, but
I hope they do.
I know Mr. Coog, it's fine. I know it's not everybody's rooting for an underdog that's undefeated. So
I'm just not thrilled that we're gonna land in the Mountain West category after getting disowned by the Pac-12.
right? I mean, I don't want to turn this into a football politics discussion, but I honestly have no fucking clue what's going on with that. Like none. I'm like, wait, what happened to the Pac-12?
It's no longer a thing.
They just decided to become the Pac-2. What is the Beavers in Utah or some shit?
No, Beavers and the Cougs. That's it.
That's
Everybody
it.
else is-
All right. So,
Yeah.
well,
What are you sipping on tonight, Jamie?
I am sipping on some Doc Swinson 16 exploratory cask. There we go.
Some herbs and some spices.
Some herbs and spices. I'm figuring out my shiznit here. There we go. Ta-da! It's very
Excellent. Oh my
nice.
gosh.
It's very nice. How
I
about
have a
you?
bottle
What you own?
I have a bottle of Colonel Taylor small batch that I've been nursing and just parsing out over the last couple of months. So
Come on, Seth.
some of that.
Where's our care package, brother? I know you've been trying to like dole those out slowly so they make it, but let's make it happen. Question for production: is this picture bright enough? It looks very dim.
It's brighter on YouTube.
Okay, good. Good. Okay, just the TV. I'm like, I look very not that. Hello. Let's talk first about cool shit that cometh soon. Cool shit that cometh soon. First cool shit that cometh soon. Move this back. Talk about this bad boy. This is, there we go. Harvoyer's first completely independent creation. I don't know if that's entirely accurate, but it's the first one we're going to move to production. Oh, They're gonna figure out which screen to move to the big
Can I
one.
see it? Okay, I see it on the little one.
You got it on the little one? Can you move it to the big one or no? Yes. We have the
Nope,
capability.
that's me.
We're playing with a whole new setup.
Can we go hold it in front of the big camera?
I can hold it in front of the big camera. That's fine. Hey, heyo, there we go. So this is GT4 RS lower dive plane that goes over the air curtain, so that you don't have to take shit all apart if you don't want to. For those that don't plan on doing any more than a dive plane, so we're moving this to production. Yeah, show some of those. If it's easy enough. So this was the test fit. We'll show you some of the pictures of test fit on a completely OEM car earlier today. Justin and Caleb did this for Horvier to make sure everything fit. It fit like a glove, as Horvier quoted. Ace Ventura, my
I was on board with that reference.
yeah.
I was surprised
There you go.
by it. I was happy but surprised.
Really?
I didn't know that he would have known Ace Ventura.
Well, you know, American movies around the world are not odd or scarce. So, like Me grew up watching Die Hard in Korea for Christmas.
It's a great Christmas movie.
What's
It is a
funny is it
Christmas
wasn't
movie.
supposed to be a Christmas movie.
Well, then why they make it around Christmas time?
Yeah, I don't know. Because what was the industry? What was the Japanese? The name of the building?
Nakamoto.
Nakamura? Nakamoto? How do we not know this? We're like
Nakatomi.
failing.
Nakatomi Plaza.
Nakatomi Plaza. There we go. I was like, my semi-photographic memory friend should be able to pull that out of the reaches somewhere.
Just took a minute.
3 pedal 911 joining.
What's going on, Orest? How you doing? You got any pics of this one on the car? You getting there?
Oh, I can show him.
Oh, you have? I just haven't seen them. So there it sits on the car. It goes over the air curtain, and then the upper goes right above it. CFD says that the air curtain is a nice piece of hardware that does jack shit on the car. So all of these boys with GT4s that put GT4 RS air curtains on your car, I'm glad you're winning at Cars and Coffee. But it didn't help you much. Audio is a bit quiet. Which one? Mine?
Just turned it up a little bit. Yeah, I cranked you up a little.
Is it this one? Hello?
Do I need to speak up a little bit, Horace?
I think you're good.
Yours is good.
I can hear you good.
Well, yeah, I'm in your ears. I don't think that.
We can hear the kiddo.
Yeah, we can hear you kiddos, so that's good. Yeah, you're fine.
It's Friday.
It's Whiskey Friday for everybody.
Yeah, exactly.
So the other thing that we wanted to chat about, so this is new products coming. Over here. There we go. New products coming. Good. Orient. Woo! So that'll be fun for you GT4 boys. This one. Move some of this other shit out of the way. I am super chuffed about. Whack. There we go. All right. So, this is the new version. You guys might notice something about it.
Yeah. Oh, that's so trick. Look at that.
This is the old version.
Oh, I haven't seen this yet, Jamie. That is awesome.
I know, and now the coolest part is this entire section is 3D printed. And it is more expensive for us to make.
But it welds beautifully.
It welds beautifully. We didn't do it because it cost less. We did it because it takes us a lot less time. and we're able to produce more units with the same wonderful crew without complicating our lives. We also don't have to have a whole shitload of inventory of tubing, and then bends, and then grinding copes, and all of this other shit. Literally, it shows up, and it's like tic tac, paddywhack. I don't know how many more can Phil assemble of these per unit time versus the old way.
It's in
Like 20 times.
Yeah,
It's like a
unimaginable.
40 times faster. It's like an unmeasurable number right now. It's just fucking stupid.
He did a whole
That's amazing.
Yeah, after he started after 2:30.
He did a whole batch,
Well, he did at least 10.
10 sets
Yeah.
from 2:30.
Yeah.
That's like 3 days.
Yeah.
Fuck yeah. That's
awesome.
dope. So yes, we are super excited, and thank you technology for finally becoming available for peasant manufacturers like ourselves to be able to take advantage of. That's really fucking cool, and we're going to be leveraging the holy fucking shit out of that as much as we can. So we've got a couple other speed up, costs more additive manufacturing parts on their way, and we're gonna try some cool shit. Like Charles has some titanium tips that are impossible to make any other way, but additive, like rolled, conical. It's not conical. What's the like
a
trumpet?
megaphone shape.
Yeah, megaphone, like a trumpet bell, right?
Yep.
I was like, what shape is that? That's not a cone. What's the technical term for that shape? I can't remember. He'll tell me in a second. He's a
Cornucopia.
cornucopia.
I don't know.
Yeah, you're stoned right now. Nice.
No, I'm not stoned. I just don't know. I'm not an engineer.
Sorry, I'm listening to what they're talking about at the same time, and it's some overlap. We'll talk a little bit about Black Friday. One, we started Black Friday at main cam died. All right, so I'm on. We got a backup cam view, so I'm talking to this one now. All right. So Black Friday was up. I think, where'd we land percentage-wise over last year? Wasn't it like 50%, 54% more than last year or something like that?
A lot. Hang on, let me look.
A lot. Convectual. Ooh.
42% year over year.
That's a word, brother. I don't even know that I've heard that word before. That's what the chemie is starting to learn from the Emmy. I don't know what convectual even means. Sounds,
The opposite of concave.
but it's jewel. It's exual.
Well, it's not concavual.
It could be.
No, because it's opposite.
Concave you did. Concave you won't. Not concave you will. Concavuous.
Is it
We're-
a flare, Jamie?
We're spiraling into no man's land in pedagogy of the English language.
You lost me here. You want me to pull it up?
We can flash it up there, sure. Sounds dirty. It doesn't sound sexual. I mean, convectual.
I think that was an
consensually
edism
convective.
from there.
Yeah, consensual.
Consensually convectual?
Oh, you're right. That was Ed. I was taking it all serious. I thought Oris said that. So Ed, I see your cam bores are scored.
Is it a bell?
There's a technical name for it. I can't remember what the fuck it is. We'll bring it next time. I don't remember. So 42% more sales for Black Friday than ever. Highest monthly total ever. A lot of really cool things all coalescing and working together at the same time. So kudos to our manufacturing team. They're inundated. They're like, as Philip would likely say, it's shambles, but it's not shambles because Ted and I have been through shambles and we are nowhere close. Torricelli's horn. Fuck yeah. That's even
Ga-
better.
Gabriel's horn is another name for it.
Gabriel's horn. Yeah, I think that's going to be on whether or not it's the curve is logarithmic, or the curve is to the square, or the curve is log 10, or natural log, or these kinds. So inertia fulcrum. Ted is buying me Christmas dinner. Who dat? One of Ted's buddies knows he's Jamie's horn. I love it. Chick-fil-A on me. That sounds good by me. I like Chick-fil-A. I almost wanted to hire the kid from Chick-fil-A just so that we could get some free Chick-fil-A, but just not on a Sunday. Jamie's horn. I love it. I'm doing the cardinal sin here and I'm mixing shit up. So where I was going with that is Alex out in Spain has been working diligently for this month. And he has been working long hours and very patiently telling Ted and I that we need to pay attention to his questions and answer them so that he can move on to the next thing, as Ted and I are generally here on fire with whatever problem we're dealing with in the moment, juggling customer shit. So this is a shout out to Alex. Thank you, Alex. Cohen, as in Jacob? Jacob is inertia fulcrum. I'll take that as a yes. So Alex has been very patient with us with getting things organized, redoing the website, making it all come together, and doing the advertising. This is probably the first Black Friday where we actually had a reasonable SEO presence, a reasonable YouTube presence, and chase. When somebody would click on something, gotcha. When somebody would click on something, we'd be able to put it back in their face and remind them. It's very busy around this time of year. People get distracted, and we'll see the results of all of the advertising and whatnot on Monday, but I think the proof's in the pudding. Either that or everybody decided it was time to buy exhaust and aero and suspension and every fucking thing for their car this month at an astonishing rate. I mean, literally every day, Ted and I are like, what? Wow.
Yeah, shocking, and grateful. Obviously,
Grateful.
hugely grateful. It's been
Indeed.
awesome.
Indeed.
We really appreciate everybody's support on that, and I think it's a kind of a confluence of efforts. We have a bunch of different things. We got new products. We got proper marketing, proper SEO, better website. And I think people are just kind of starting to pull the trigger. So everything's kind of coming together.
Excited for some of the new parts to really break the internet. 4RS muffler.
Yep. Yep. I've gotten like 3 questions on that this week. So
Yep.
we're working on it.
That one, we have parts like this inbound so that we could actually potentially even keep up with 4RS muffler demand when it came time to start making them.
Right. So
yeah,
it didn't take a week and a half each.
Like that monstrosity. That's cool to put up. You throw that picture up there for like 3 seconds and then take it down. That's some super secret sauce right there, but that's some complicated mojo to try and fab that shit up. So
Nobody would ever do it because if they knew what went into it, they would never do it.
we wouldn't do it. We didn't do it. We tried to do it and said, fuck that shit. This is a $20,000 muffler. That's crazy. What else is going on? Said we're going to talk about 3D printed parts.
You're going to chat about some suspension components maybe a little bit?
Oh, yeah.
We didn't talk about this either.
What's this? Oh, yeah. Throw that up there real quick. So we got, brought one of the original Lab Rats back. This is the 981 GT4 Lab Rat, my friend Pat owns. He's no longer part of Dundon, but he's still Familia. So we upgraded his wing for him for free because he had a different wing. And He's got the car down south, and you don't happen to have the video of me with my foot on it, do you?
Oh,
It's in Slack.
I do have it.
Is it in Slack? All right, Justin's gonna find that. We're gonna get that up there just because we can.
Let's rearrange it a little bit.
Is that a bucket of snakes? Yeah, literally. It kind of looks like it, right? What?
General or
Where the hell did I put that?
I think it was general.
Was it in general? Yeah.
Yeah.
Thomas West, yes. What's cool about AM is we're able to, we have the guys we're working with printing in a material that they haven't done before, but they're doing it in 347 for a lot of reasons. Anybody that understands stainless steel metallurgy will get why we want to print in 347, not in 321, which would be our preferred finished metal. But when welding it, you deplete the thing that makes it 321. So if you're gonna laser weld 321 powder
The
together,
whole
it's no
thing.
longer. Yeah, it's no longer going to be 321. What does it become, Justin, when you suck the titanium out of it?
it's a more stabilized 304 basically.
Okay, so it's just fancy 304, not 321.
You lose the titanium.
Yeah. 347 has niobium, tantalum, and molybdenum that act as the electron vacuums for that to suck all that shit up. So yeah, we're that, and these boys love welding 347 because essentially that's what we use for rod. You don't even have to use rod. You just light that shit on torch and melt it. Zzz, done.
I got your squeaky video out.
Squeaky
Goes
video,
together
yes.
Super nice.
Yeah.
Sorry.
So
Oh, there you go. That's it.
So this is the one part that we haven't finished yet, but we will here shortly. So this is not our part. You can jump up and down on the Valkyrie splitter with 3 of us on there, and this one, those were toes making the squeaky sound. So it made me unhappy. So I'd let Pat know that, this is going to be the next thing he gets upgraded when the car comes back in the spring. He was taking it down to thermal. Pat caught COVID. Car fucking looks amazing. It's got our GT4 vented front fenders. It's got BBS REM TSPs, 5 lugs. It's got a Valkyrie wing. It's got
She's proper.
yeah,
She's proper.
MCS 3-ways. It's about the nicest 981 GT4 you'll find, which is very cool. So it don't crack. That's right. Like Oris said, why'd you do that? So it don't break. If you don't understand why, then shut the fuck up. Can you grab me a suspension mount, please? Top out. Yeah. Yes. You did good, Jacob. The 4,000 bolts that it requires to put that in there, that's about the damn truth.
He said, nice ride.
Nice ride, brother. It's beautiful. It's beautiful.
I feel like we still want to get intake runners on that thing, tune it again, and give me a go, and then I'll throw it down, see what she can do.
He ain't gonna let. If we do it all for free, then Pat'll do that. But even then, Pat's like, he's unwinding that, not more What the only thing Pat's gonna let us do with that car is put a GT3 engine in it.
Ooh, all right, I'm in. Sold.
Yeah.
Let's do it.
All right. So Pat would probably be doing to that. No,
No,
I was referring to the welding, but same goes for the splitter. Word up. Word up.
Same thing, Oris. Both of them.
All right. We have gotten a pile of questions about one of our newest products. This is a 992 front camber plate or upper bearing mount or top hat or thing that
Camber plate,
old
upper
camber
mount,
plate.
top mount, etc.
thing that holds the damper to the car thingy. And a number of people ask, there is a red one on that shelf over there as well. Can you grab the red one? I think it's attached to a strut, but it will work fine. Charles, where's the red top hat that you found?
It's on the shocks in the middle.
Yeah, that'll work. That'll work. Oh shit! What does it say on the top of it? Does it have a brand on it?
It does.
Then
Blue tape.
blue tape. Blue tape. Yes, blue tape is great.
I'm glad we figured this out, not knowing that the camera
Was gonna die, right? We had a backup. That's good.
Didn't even die. There's something else weird going on with
Oh really?
it. Here, I just
Ah, perfect. That'll work. So
sure, is this okay?
yeah, that's fine. That's fine. Yeah, this is.
You got it?
Yep. I gotta just put this up here. Okay, so a couple things. And inertial fulcrum, please feel free to weigh in. When you are installing a top hat, it goes through the body of the car and you bolt it in. This is a rear for a 718. I'll get into the specifics about each one of these individually. This one is the most offset you can make it. You can see how the stud is inset here as by the bearing reinforcement around it. And this is to move the strut inboard on the 718-981 chassis substantially so that you guys can put wider wheels potentially on the car. We're going to verify all of that for you. You absolutely can, but we're going to figure out by how much. When you use pressed in studs, there you go, and you tighten them, especially these are fancy studs. I don't know if you can see the little indent there on the top, so that when you put a nut on it, you can just buzz it right down. It won't cross thread. You can't then also back out a bolt that is on the backside. Yes, these are quieter than, say, the brand that is a different brand. The issue with a brand like that, you can see how easy this moves around. That would seemingly be good, but that means that there's a lot of space where that bearing sits. This, I can't fucking move with my bare hands. I mean, yeah, it's very tight. It will move under car load, but it isn't going to move just like jiggling the car around. So it has very much less space, much less tolerance in the bearing. It is a high quality FK bearing, and we don't have bolts. I don't know if you can see these. These have little bolt heads on them that are inset. These are stainless steel bolts. Stainless steel bolts are not a mechanic's friend. These are the ones that strip, gall, and cross thread easily and make it so that this bolt will start backing out and loosening as you're tightening the nut. It'll start backing itself out of the plate. That's why we did high grade studs in all that. Exactly, Thomas West. We are completely fucking intolerant and intolerable, so. Doug's telling you guys doing a sale anytime soon? Can we put up?
Oh, I got that meme.
Yeah, we need to throw up the Ted meme. We gotta throw up the Ted meme. That's awesome.
Hang on, I'll do my best. Just
Grumble. You gotta do the eye roll. The Ben Affleck eye roll is just crazy.
Just-
Luckily, we have a meme master here.
the
Philip.
meme. We got an internal Dundon meme generator.
Yeah, there you go. And if nobody else finds them funny, I don't care because I think they're funny. So, oh, Mick, you know I want my Huskies to win, but fuck me, I don't think they got a fucking snowball's chance of hell. So, that explains how so the bearings are pressed in, right? Cough, go Cougs. And retained with, dude, I remember you've had to cut them out here when you were here and just cursing at the motherfucker across the goddamn. We're like, what the hell? Who stepped on Jacob's toe? Oh no, he's just dealing with a shitty part that he now has to fuck with.
Jacob reminds me of my dad when he was working. You just hear random yelling and curse words.
Right. In between singing. That's the thing I miss about having.
Yep, singing. Yeah, yeah.
Jacob
Jacob
around,
knows my
yeah.
dad. He knows my dad.
Koenoki.
Same deal.
Yep. Koenoki was a favorite, especially when we
Ra-
catch him
random
on a
cla-
particularly
random
good
classic
Journey
rock.
song that he can't sing because
Exactly.
he's not a soprano.
Because he's not freaking Steve Perry, 100%.
Exactly. Why don't you have a seat, brother? Let's talk racing. So Caleb's going to join us. He is heading
I wish the big camera was still working.
right.
I don't know if I'll fit in the frame.
We can get cozy. I'll scooch over. We can get cozy.
Hey.
So
Can you show the car?
yeah. So we're gonna. So anybody who has
You can
more
plug to
questions
YouTube.
about top hats, bring it. We've got them all. We got 992 front and rear. We got 991 front and rear. We got 718 front and rear. And tension arms are inbound.
Hey, Jamie, grab the 718 rear. That's been the most popular. Why don't we talk about why that thing's cool?
All right, so 718 rear is cool because one, Preston studs. Two, gusseted construction, not just a flat fucking plate. All of this is designed to take the weight. FK high interference bearing. It is held in with it is serviceable. You take the C-clip out, you press it out. You put in a new bearing. Good to go. The top is sealed with an O-ring. I think you guys might be able to see that slightly there. You see the O-ring? This means that you do not have water coming into the cabin of your vehicle because anybody who does not have an O-ring on the top of their top hat is allowing water to get around from the wheel well into the car. So that's not good. What am I doing for what?
It also happens to have the most negative camber for the rear of those cars.
Oh yeah, that part. It being a camera.
That might be
plate and all
that might be the primary differentiator there.
Buried the lead there, did I?
A little bit, but it's good to set the tone.
So, besides all the wonderful construction methods, as Ted illustrated, it has the most negative camber gain for a singular part that you can add to the 718 or 981 chassis by moving the top of the strut more inboard. So that also gives you more clearance to the tire, which is also important.
Because it is at that ride height. Is it like the perch or the spring that is the closest piece to the tire?
It is the spring at that point, I believe.
Okay.
And the only other thing that would be an interference would be the rear tie rod, and we're working on that.
Yep.
Charles is getting some pictures before he heads PRI. Oh, also heads up, anybody going to PRI, Charles will be there. This is the key to 325 rears, brother. That's exactly right. That and a very special wheel that we're gonna have to get dialed in, fucking perfect. So
It'll be tight, but it'll fit.
it'll be tight.
Not just in CAD.
It'll be right. So that'll be us. So because we got the parts and we're the ones test fitting it. So unless somebody else got a different way to do it, and or who puts a 325 and doesn't mind it rubbing on shit, that's also possible. But,
Jamie, can you real quick before you move away from that mount, can you tell us why the spring perch is going to have to get buzzed down on that car with the addition of these mounts?
I might need to ask Charles. Essentially, the amount that this section of the mount, so the distance from where it mounts in the car to here, where the strut would the stock strut would be. This is only a stock strut issue. The amount of space that the stock mount has is about 20 millimeters more before the strut would engage the mount. So you will have to raise the car by 20 millimeters to compensate. Lower.
And it-
Dang it! I knew I was going to say that wrong. Thank you,
Yeah.
Charles.
So it'll lower the car. You need to lower the car by 20 mils to compensate.
Correct. Thank you, Charles. He's like, you guys don't fucking pay attention when I talk. It gets old. God damn it.
I knew it.
He's like, I'm used to it. It's normal. You do use a plethora of words when you speak, though, brother. So, let's talk about race cars. Woo! Race cars. That looks like a cartoon race car, which is fucking awesome. So Caleb is currently the only one in the building who is an actual race car driver. That goes to sanctioned races.
Active
In the
race car
building.
driver.
Active. Sorry, not active.
He's not.
Active.
You also said in the building.
In the building, yeah. So also true. Ted is not here. He's at home. So there you go.
I paid to drive the UTI 500 for a year and a half.
What's the UTI 500?
When school gets
Oh my god.
The UTI 500 is from Phoenix to Seattle in the fastest time you can get there. That's the UTI 500. Going home from school at 9:30 at night. Jamie up, Ted down. What's going on here? Oh, volume difference. Really? Jamie up? That's crazy. That's never happened ever.
That is odd. I'll stop talking so loud. I thought I was the quiet one. I'll just talk normally then.
Yeah, maybe both mics.
Want to switch them? Does
Yeah.
this one sound good?
How's Caleb sound?
Check.
Sounds great.
We can
Check,
switch
check.
mics if you want.
Checkity check. I'm still pretty low.
That one's more directional than this one.
Yeah.
Yeah, let's switch them. Here.
Yeah, let's do this. How about this? Is that better? How am I now? How about now? Oh yeah, turn me up. I'm ready to spit some beats.
Turn me up on my
Spit beats, I
headphones.
spit
Mic up
lyrics.
real quick.
Look at that, Jacob. You
Oh my
fuck.
That-
Bro, look at the sticker.
My
Hey.
man.
That sticker's legit.
My man.
Bro.
Hey, put some respect on that arrow.
Doge Daytona. I love it.
Bro, that's legit.
Dogecoin. That's awesome. So,
Dogecoin
No, it was
Daytona.
before all that.
Straight up doggo or
Doggy Daytona.
Yes. So good.
So Caleb has been consistently practicing Road Atlanta. That's their next Lemons race, right?
Yep, next weekend.
Tell us about your team.
So, yeah, we've been doing Lemons for 3 or 4 years now. This is going to be our 5th race. The car is a 68 Dodge Dart 318 with a 5-speed out of a late 90s Dodge Dakota.
Truck gearbox.
Yes,
Awesome.
and it has not blown up in
So
the
far.
5 races yet.
Many knocks
Anyways,
on all the wood. This is fake wood. I need wood.
My buddy Elliot. The car's in North Carolina, so we raced Southeast racetracks. I fly out there. My buddy Elliot's our crew chief, and he's done all the work on the car. He did a really good job. It looks funny from the
It's
outside,
still
but it
surviving.
drives.
A Dodge Dart does not look anything like that.
Believe-
That's an aerodynamic shape for a fucking Dodge Dart.
And believe it or not, we keep up with like the E36s and the Miatas through the corners a lot better than you'd think.
Which is fucking how much does the car weigh?
I can't remember exactly how much it weighs. 28. No, it's sub
No?
sub 28, or it's
Is
20,
it
28,
really?
29, 28, 29, somewhere around there.
Holy
it's
shit.
it's sub just under 3, I
You
think,
got-
somewhere
is it
around there.
safe?
Yeah, yeah.
Okay, I mean,
Yeah, I
28,
mean, we've
2,900
we've-
pounds
we've-
in a
we've
Dodge Dart.
Safe
I-
safe is
I think it's a little
relative
closer to
term
3.
for a
I mean,
Lemons
I
car,
mean,
Jamie.
Safe-ish.
we put it in the wall a few times and everybody's here still. So
Okay. I can see the front fender has got that smooth patina of a well-worn race car.
yeah. Anyway, so we're going next weekend. We'll be at Atlanta, Road Atlanta in Brazelton, Georgia. So if anybody lives out there, Brazelton,
There you go.
sorry.
It's all good.
Yeah, you can come watch.
Caleb's
But I
mic
think I'm
isn't
talking
on
to like the
before
10
that.
people that I've met already.
Not?
No.
What's that? Oh, it's not on?
Oh, it's on. We can see it here. Is it not showing up in YouTube?
Oh, you know what? It might be showing up on YouTube. I only hear it
Oh.
through your headphones.
Oh, yeah.
Here.
No, I can
No,
still
you're
hear
good,
Ted
you're
from
good,
over
you're
there. Yeah, we're
It's
good.
only because you can hear me through headphones, you can't hear him through my headphones.
That is why.
Yeah, I turned off
is
I
why.
turned off sound on my YouTube so we didn't get an echo.
Yeah,
Yeah,
right?
and you can still go mobile and show them around the shop stuff too, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Good.
Cool.
Good. So, as a, how many Lemons races you race?
4 or 5.
Okay.
I think this is our 5th.
What? So this is endurance racing.
Yep.
Correct?
Yeah, so it's 14 hours split over 2 days. So we race like 8 hours on Saturday and then 7 hours on Sunday. Or around there, so 7 and 7 hours.
All right, Mr. Ted, race car driver. What advice do you have for our young Padawan race car driver for his race?
Caleb and I have talked a little bit about this. The controls in Lemons are a little bit different than pro level endurance racing. So maximize your time on the track, minimize your time in the pits is definitely rule number 1 to endurance racing. As much as you can do, and then from there, when you're driving the car, to maximize your time on, like, I guess minimize your lap times. It's all about rolling speed. Don't use the brakes. Carry the momentum into the corners. Running a street tire, you're not going to be burning up the tires as much. So roll the speed into the corners, carry the speed, really try and be strategic with how you get through lapped traffic. If you can back off a little bit early to roll speed past a car on the straightaway so you don't get balked coming out of a corner, that makes a huge difference. And, you know, I mean, I don't know what the weak point is in that car. Usually in a vintage car like that,
Believe it or not, it's
brakes,
straightaway
the
speed in
gearbox,
our
the
car.
tires, or the engine. At that point,
Straight
you know,
away?
In
You
our
just-
car.
You just like mow him down the straight?
No, he said weak point.
Oh, weak point.
yeah.
Okay, so you've got to carry speed.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
Yep.
All right.
yeah,
You
I
got
mean, and
arrow. You
just
got to fix it.
just find the weak point in the car and then drive to try and maximize your strengths. So
yeah, and
if the
fuel
straightaway
consumption.
is your weak point, try and plan the entry to every single straightaway to roll as much momentum as you can.
Yeah.
And
Dougie trolling 10 live on YouTube.
yeah, right. Minimize your lap time. Stay out
So
of the
then-
pits. Don't be a dipshit. Thanks, Doug. Appreciate
Don't
that.
use the brakes. Just use the.
He's the
right
guy.
pedal. Go.
We do it for fun, you know. We
Dri-
want to win
driving,
though.
Driving a shitbox is different than driving a proper car. So you gotta manage. You gotta manage it.
Excuse me.
Own it.
I know
Be
it
proud.
is.
We
I know.
should totally give you a pre-development Valkyrie to strap on that thing somehow.
Can I put a Dundon windshield banner on it?
Fuck yeah, you can.
Wait, really?
Yeah, we'll sponsor your Lemons
I'll
car.
take some
That's
Dundon
dope.
stickers. Okay.
Yeah, yeah, that'd be dope.
Okay.
If
Cool.
we got a janky splitter from early days or some diplanes that you can fucking bolt on.
Hang on, I got a
Take 'em
meme.
with
I
you.
gotta send
I'll
you
take
guys.
some with me. Yeah.
3D printed ones that like literally are in a bucket. You can
Yeah.
probably like pick your because we don't do anything with those.
I'll
We
make
3D
the
print
car
them.
shape the dive planes.
Oh, that's awesome.
Anyways, that's enough about the Lemons car. Thank you
You
guys.
pound the fenders to fit the
I know.
dive planes. Is that what I just heard?
Yes, we're going to shape the front nose of the car for the diplanes that we might have, and bend the massive uprights for a Valkyrie wing so that it'll fit.
Perfect.
Dundon's gonna donate hardware to the Lemons car.
That's awesome.
Yes, Vin Nguyen, yes, we are going to develop an exhaust for the 458. I did not go through the exercise of making that 458. Oh, can you pull that picture up?
Ooh yeah.
I'm not invited in that group, so no.
What's up? Okay, well, look at you being all prissy. Yeah, I got prissy out of Justin. That's a first.
Who's prissy?
Justin being prissy.
I have all the
I'm not
Snapchats.
invited to that group. I don't have access
I have
to
all these
458.
Oh, getting all personal about it.
Justin or Jacob even like sent the picture. So
It's on freaking Instagram and Facebook. He's on those groups.
I know he's got that. Here, I'll send it. I'm making this complicated here. Darn it. Here, go with it. Copy. Yeah, actually, here, that's easiest. I'll just at Justin and it'll add you. So we have a Slack channel, and I'm like fucking Slack illiterate, so
So many channels now.
oh my god, it's like we'll start having a conversation and it'll pivot in a Slack channel, and then someone will come in as like the Slack channel adjudicator and be like, "Ban, that topic does not belong in this channel. Move it.
That's me.
Push it
Hi.
out."
That's
Yeah.
me. Hi.
That's good. Because then when we go, Ted, when were we talking about that? I have no fucking clue, because you talk about everything and everything, so I don't know. So,
I shared a meme for Caleb to the memes Slack channel. You guys can share it if you want.
oh, what you got? I'm curious. So, this is what Inertia Fulcrum, yes, Justin can absolutely come take some proper photos over there. So this is my 458, and I entrusted my buddy Jacob to do a bunch of experimental shit that I crossed my fingers that I did enough work to make it work right, and so far it's not too bad. We had to invert one of the MCS dampers.
Oh,
So-
really?
Yeah, so we got the canister line was just barely rubbing on the lower control arm at full droop. And so Nick and Jacob said, you know what? This is in here with eyelets. What if we just flipped it upside down? Because they're
Nice.
bolts of the same size on both sides. Because it's a double wishbone or honey length control.
You mean it's a proper car?
Yeah, it's an A-arm car, right? It's like a proper car. It's a proper car without an adjustable sway bar.
Ah, okay.
What the fuck? I mean, come on, Ferrari. You don't want anybody to actually fuck with your shit? Well, that doesn't serve... That's not right. So... it's now got MCS 3-ways front and rear. It has been set at a Speciale ride height. We're
Looks
working
proper.
out the alignment specifications, because of course Ferrari makes this difficult. The shims required to shim the lower control arms to increase camber are not something readily available. So
Let's make some.
hope it entirely. Jacob's going to pull them off and give us a trace so that we can CAD that shit and make some.
Yep.
Because I know all my other 458 boys will want some. Because we're not a Ferrari bro. I'm not beholden to Ferrari, nor do I care if they want me to. So absolutely, brother. Opportunity for new parts. Jordan from Northwest Crafted and I will be down on the 7th to look at the seats and the colors. So if you still have it by next Thursday, then we'll come to you. Otherwise, he'll come and see me, and then we'll get the colors right. I'm putting Ted, name of the company that makes the Ferrari Challenge seats.
Sawbelt.
Thank you, Sawbelt. Those. We're putting Ferrari Challenge factory seats in the car, but we're going to refinish them in the light tan that comes with the car. We're also fashioning a rear harness bar that Jacob is going to spearhead, because I don't need another fucking project, and thank you for that, Jacob. He's also going to figure out the seat mounts and a couple other things, so that when I ask Ted to send a lap in the 458 with a proper power package, and he'll be safe and he'll feel comfortable to send it. So
Just need a Ferrari hat. We'll be good.
we can make that happen. We can make that happen. We know a guy, because Brian's like, he's been in La Familia for a minute. So have not talked about what's up. Okay, cool. It was my 50th birthday on what was that? Tuesday.
Woohoo! Tuesday. Happy birthday, Jamie.
So
5-0.
I'm 5-0, and I had a wonderful 50, half a century, fucking A, right? I just need to down all of this right here.
I don't need to
It's
hear.
over.
I don't need to hear
Drink it.
that. That's a little too close to home. Jesus.
Right? Yeah, you're creeping up on 4/10 of a century.
Like half of the
Fuck off.
Yeah. I'm about to turn 25.
Yeah. Keep it coming. You know what happens? Is time accelerates as you get older.
Yeah, it does.
It sure does.
Sure does.
40 to 50 feels like 25 to 27. Which is fucking scary, because that's about right. The amount of life change that happened for me between 25 and 27, the amount of life change that happened for me between 40 and 50, about the same. About the same.
I mean, 47 to 50, Dundon has gone like.
Mm-hmm. So 47 to 50 for me. The cool thing about where Dundon's at now and the doors we're starting to knock on is I was telling Nathan we're going to be doing some collaborations with Nathan from Hypertrash. We're going to do a 458 versus Dundon GT4 RS video, which should be super
love it.
fun.
Yeah.
Gonna go rent the Bremerton racetrack. Do like 60 to 130 or like all the way to 180 or where the fuck, just like run them against all the hooligan bullshit that all the other reviewers do that we never do, because we take them to the track and generate data for people to want to buy shit. We don't do fun bullshit where, hey Ted, come do 18 donuts and make a bunch of smoke in the fucking car. That'd be fucking. So yes, you're invited because I want to drift, a controlled drift.
Happy to accommodate.
Of the 4RS coming around the entry into the drag at the Bremerton drag strip. You know what I'm talking about? That long left-hand corner.
I got you.
60 to 80 mile an hour drift.
So if you're renting it, does that mean I can take a roller of that, like in front
Yep,
of him?
done.
Yeah, 100%.
Dude, let's fucking go.
Yeah. So that one and the 458, and I just put new tires on it, and Jacob will put new tires on it after we do this test. And, you know, he loves me, so it's all good. It's just money.
Put the stock rears back on, and I'll shred them.
Oh Jesus, dude, the stock that would be scary in that car because it'd be 275, 295. It would be really easy to rotate at that point.
Hell yeah.
Actually, that's not a bad idea because they're probably hard like bricks. I think they're 7 years old.
Oh,
so
they are.
That's a good idea. We'll do that as opposed to torching those, which I kind of want to use in the rain.
We'll do both.
So, Caleb's like, we're gonna do both. Yeah, not wrong. So that'll be a fun one for us. We're in the middle of inviting Mr. Vin Anatra, the what award did he win at SEMA? The content
influencer of the year. Oh, content creator of the year. That's what it was.
There you go. So he is potentially going to become our advisor on social media content. Vin, I love you, but the first foray of how much that might cost, that made me pucker a lot. So we're gonna negotiate because I'm gonna both be your business advisor and potentially your customer in that regard. What's up, Christopher Villa? Thank you, brother. Thank you, On Track Off Road. Who is that? I remember him telling us who he was.
He's a GT4 dude from California. I cannot remember his name.
GT4 dude from California.
He's a quick driver. He set some good laps in his car.
That's fantastic. Larry is starting to tear it up at Coda, which is
Dude.
fucking dope.
Dude, no kidding.
Impart some wisdom for those just getting into motorsport and all that. That is an incredibly vague question. That needs a lot more detail to impart wisdom. Ah, Nick, that's right.
The faster you go, the lower your lap time.
That is wisdom right there, right? That is wisdom. So those of you who didn't hear Salty, the faster you go, the lower your lap times. That's a meme. That's 100% meme right there.
Yes.
Literally.
Yes.
You want to go fast? Go faster.
Yeah, go faster. Yeah, thanks.
Christopher Viller, what are you doing? Yeah, how are the brakes? Don't know. Never touched them. That's it, brother. Best advice.
That's for Caleb. Right there.
Christopher Viller, what are you doing in motorsports, brother? That might take a minute, so we'll fill in the.
Yeah, it's a little late.
the latency of asking them a question. What I missed?
Back to your point of how time flies. This is a year ago today.
Oh my god.
A year ago today.
A year ago today. Look at that guy. No, he's been.
No, it's not.
That's 2 years ago.
Yeah, he's been at least.
That's got to be 2 years ago, homie.
Yeah, yeah.
That's
2019. No, what?
Yeah. What year is it?
4 years ago. That's 4 years ago.
It's 2023, homie.
I'm talking about like.
Look at that 928. Yikes.
That's year though. Jeff.
Oh, that's my.
That's yours.
That's this is 2019.
2019.
2019. Yeah, with
Or sorry, 2018 or 2018.
What
December
shop
1st.
is that, Jamie? Where is that?
Possible.
that's us.
That's here, yeah.
That's here. Looks real different, doesn't it?
No, you
Where the fuck is
Hey,
that?
was just like a couple months out at this point.
That's the second rack.
I see what Ted's saying. Where's the door? Where's the bay door?
What do you mean? Where's
The bay door is towards the back of the car.
Oh, the wall. Remember, we had the wall there.
That's
Yeah,
why it looks
we had a
different.
wall there.
Oh, there was.
So that was the
So the bay door was
Is that the dino cell where it used to be?
yep, that was the Tino wall.
So there was a wall like here.
Yep, and we used to have people come in here for service down this end. We had our kind of desk down there,
Yeah, house service.
and then we moved it all around. So this is a long time ago, and that's
And the same
my
thing-
991.1 Cup GT3 that we did a full cup conversion on, front fenders, vented
See
front
that.
fenders. Yeah, the Tino wall, exactly. Jacob was all here.
Do you mean to tell
Yeah,
me
this was-
there was a moment that
we
Boxster didn't live on that rack?
Yes,
And there's Jake.
and that we delivered it, and then he used it for a season, and then he brought it back,
Look at that.
and we've had it ever since.
Look at that shiny, squeaky clean.
I know. Look at that shiny Jacob. That was before he had a hobby farm and chickens and
Oh,
2
before the
horses.
chickens. This is before chickens.
That's before chickens. That's Jacob before chickens. That's what Jacob before chickens looks like. But speaking of, Jacob, tell Jamie I want a regular delivery. I just need to set that shit up as like an Amazon every week thing because I keep catching shit from the wife. Where are the eggs that I like? Why don't you order them? Fuck, I forgot. She's busy and I'm busy. I don't know. Dang it. So, just when there are eggs, bring them.
Jamie's like, don't deliver me newspapers, deliver me eggs.
I want eggs. All I want is eggs. I don't want horsehair. I just want eggs. So,
For Wednesday and Sunday.
and a place to go shoot my guns that I can go do that because I still have not, even though I have a concealed carry and I'd be a bad concealed carrier, so I do not conceal carry.
All the chickens.
Oh, dude, you have all the chickens. That's the dope truth.
How many do they have?
I don't even know. They keep adding chickens.
How big is the chicken mafia?
Is it up to 20? I know they replaced the cat that got ran over with the cat that instigated the running over of their cat. It's all good. It's not Jamie watching this. It's Jacob, and Jacob and I have chatted about this, and it's good. It's good. Cats find a way. Charles, is that the one that caught on fire? Is that the one you caught on fire? The 928. So Jacob's saying Charles was showing a picture of the 928 from 2018. 20 chickens.
Dang.
God damn, that's a lot of chickens.
So Jacob's
Jesus.
saying Charles almost killed me under that 928. Would have been the worst way to die.
My father was never a fan of the water-cooled front-engine Porsches in his mechanic era.
Oh God.
No.
So someone replay that for the mic.
He.
Say it
Are you
again.
saying he hit it?
Yeah, you saying you bumped the car with the forklift?
Nudge.
Nudge. Give the
That's-
928 a little
Oh,
nudge.
while
That's-
Jake was under it on the rack.
Yeah, that's not something we're gonna talk about on YouTube.
No,
Live.
we're not.
We're
Oh,
not
shut
talking
up.
about that. Yeah.
OSHA has a YouTube
Okay,
account.
there you go.
Oh,
So
shit. We
Jacob,
just got another viewer.
OSHA, OSHA
Heather.
was this forklift? This forklift driver was not OSHA certified. I'm certain of it. Might have been certifiable, but not certified.
This was on the forklift simulation.
Simulator.
Osetta Corsa forklift.
We have one. We have one on this. We
No
have one on
shit,
the sim.
really? And a partridge and and goldfish. You forgot the goldfish, homie.
No, the
The,
cat.
the
probably
seasonal
ate it.
goldfish.
The cat probably ate it already.
How's Ted? How's your last year's BB gun doing for keeping the storks away?
Oh, we just shot.
Oh, dude, I scared off a heron, a blue heron, like 4 days ago.
Nice. Keep it loaded and up top. Pop, 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 pop.
3 shots, and he was like, "Peace, I'm out."
He's like, fuck that shit.
Ours was a coyote.
Like,
a couple
nope.
Months ago.
Right on.
Yeah. Peppered him a little bit.
I live in Tacoma, so mine's crackheads.
Nice. You shooting the crackheads with the
Yeah.
pellet gun?
You know.
Or it's the first day of Christmas after all.
Nice. So we are thinking about doing a 12 Days of Christmas special. We'll start with some of our lower priced items, and we'll build up to a higher price set of products. The idea being to gain momentum as we go. So there's going to be some discussion here internally about how we push that together. Maybe the last day is a donation for chair. Actually, I'm just spoofing this or spinning this right now, and I think it's a good idea. Something whiskey signed Jamie special 3D printed something that only one person gets, and it's a donation to a charity of Jamie's choice.
Ooh.
To get it. The Whiskey Foundation. I love it because, you know,
The Dundon Motorsports Whiskey Foundation.
the Dundon
Thank you for the
Motorsports,
love, sir.
the Dundon Motorsports Whiskey Foundation. Oh my God.
What about Smokey?
Smokies would be right.
Yeah, that's.
Smokies would be right. Smokies or my local cat shit, but that's a little bit too personal for me. Not Dundon.
Yeah.
Nobody
gives a shit
wants
about cats in this building.
nobody wants cat shit, Jamie. Nobody
Nobody
wants
wants
cat shit.
What's wrong? I love it when my cat shits, especially in her litter box. Because then it's not Jamie gets a phone call that the cat shit in the kitchen. Which was years of Jamie hearing the cat shit in the kitchen. All y'all know what that phone call was like. Oh, I'll be right home, honey. I'm sorry. Because it's my fault that the cat shit in the kitchen.
Should have trained her better.
Fucking A. She only did it when I wasn't home. What was she saying? She's daddy's girl. That's a different question.
Charles.
Poor Charles. Literally. Charles for a number of times. Forklift certified.
Certified in quotations.
I think my certification died in like 1989. So,
Cool, I'm pretty sure mine died in
Dude.
like 2017.
Y'all were
cat
certified?
100% was large and in
Twice.
charge, Larry, and she was the tiniest cat. She's still only 7 pounds. So, there you go. All right, it's time for me to go get hamburgers from Anthony's. It's our Friday night tradition. Anybody got any questions for me? And it's all fair game. I turned 50. I'll tell you guys whatever the fuck you want to know. You got 5 minutes. It's the bonus round. Lay it on me. What you got?
What's Caleb's lap time at Road Atlanta?
Ooh, what's Caleb's lap time at what's your fastest at Road Atlanta, brother?
In our dart?
No, on the sim.
Oh, I don't remember right now. Like what? What? Justin, what is it?
We're low 120.
Dude, I can't talk and race at the same time.
120 what?
In the cup?
992 cup?
I can tell you. Yeah.
All right. So 992 cup, I think they're 123 is
Ted
what I
went
remember.
fastest out of all of us. We went 123. You went 123.5 in the cup part on my way. Our dart is high 150.
Your dart was high
We
150s?
go high 150s at Atlanta.
All right. I need 24 every week until my wife is like, "Holy shit, we have 72 eggs in the fucking fridge." 24 every week, ongoing, and another $100 bill, and we just keep it rolling. All good. Larry asked me a question. Name one way that 50 feels different than 49. I am now even.
No.
Such a good answer.
No, because when you were 49, you did not have those kicks.
Ah, fair. So for 50, I bought myself these, which are dope. And anybody that doesn't like them, fuck you, because I do.
And a Ferrari.
And a
And a
Ferrari.
Ferrari.
Yeah, also that. And I wish the Ferrari was fucking orange, because that would be the ultimate suck-a-dick Ferrari, guys. But it's blue, which is surprisingly the car color that I end up the most with, because
Shocking. It's because it's correct.
whatever. It's not red. I didn't want a red Ferrari, because everybody's got a fucking red Ferrari.
Yeah, you know, my red Ferrari is just.
Fuck off.
Yeah, my Ferrari's red. That makes sense.
Yeah, exactly. My Ferrari's red.
My Hot Wheels.
My Hot Wheels Ferrari is red. I'm also getting a couple other J's that I will share with you over the because wife, she always has a hard time buying me presents, and it's fine because I generally buy myself presents because we're at that point in our life. We've been married over 20 years, and you don't generally buy each other presents. You kind of say, "What do you want?" "Oh yeah, well, fantastic, approved." Go make it happen, because you know what you want.
Knock
better
yourself.
than I want.
Knock yourself out.
Exactly. She showed me this fucking teddy bear fuzzy Chanel purse thing. It's like a giant tote. I don't even know how fucking much money it was, and I was like, "That's dope. If you love it, buy it. It's fine." That's honestly because we didn't choose to have children, because we have businesses, we have options in our life that are both positive and negative. Thanksgiving was pretty quiet. It was two of us. It wasn't a big bunch of people. My birthday was pretty quiet. It was just two of us. So there's a downside to that as you get older, not filling up the house with energy and voices and children and these kinds of things. I'm an only child. Her brother's far, far away, so we don't have a bunch of family like showing up. It's pretty much only the two of us, and so you end up buying yourself shit, because what the fuck else are you gonna do with your money? Somebody's got to use it, so may as well we use it. We don't got to leave it for nobody, so burn it up. I make enough of it that I can, and it's okay. I buy $100 pairs of sneakers because I can, and 14-year-old me is really fucking jealous right now, because that kid could not have done that. And I wrote this whole thing on social media for my parents, thanking them for raising me the way that they did, because I came out with a pragmatic view. Ted and I were talking about this earlier today, about not applying our pragmatism for buying things for your car to our customers. Because I don't have $100 million in my bank account. And flipping a $60,000 check to Dundon Motorsports to turn their GT4 into the GT4 Lab Rat, which we have a car here shipped to us from California from somebody that lives in Florida that hasn't seen this car yet, so that we can build the car that we built for us for them, which is incredible. That hasn't happened before.
100%. I mean, it's proof in the pudding, and I'm 100% confident when he gets this car, he is going to love it.
Yeah.
And it will do everything that our car has done for us for him. He's gonna be like, "Yep, that's what I wanted out of this car."
We were up against Manti, SSR, which, Shmee and a bunch of other folks who were paid to say things for them, to say how awesome their car was on the Nürburgring and whatnot, which I'm not denigrating what they've done. They did a good job, but quite honestly, all they did is cut a hole in the firewall, or cut a hole in the trunk separator between the radiator and the hood, and put a vent in the hood, to make a vented hood. They didn't take the other radiators away, block them off, put a really big radiator in the middle. All the right things to do if you're going to do that to that extent, like Joey did. I mean, for God's sake, if you're going to make a whole kit to remove radiators, then remove all the fucking radiators that don't matter and put them where they count. Anyway, there's doing things and there's doing them the right way. So, anywho, it was between us and SSR and Manti, and he picked us. And
Made the right choice.
brother, we'll see, because Scott's tinkerer. He is an engineer that wants to do it all himself, but doesn't want to do it all himself. So we've had a lot of discussions. I am interested to see that he loves it once he gets it. To the extent that Ted and I haven't talked about this, but maybe Ted flies out once the car gets delivered for his first track day and steps him around the car, just to make sure that he loves it.
Yeah, I mean, happy to bolt our tires on the car, shake it down while it's here, and then put
Maybe
his
fly
tires
him
on the
out
car.
if we have a winter track day that makes sense while the car's delivered. That's my
Either way.
idea.
Either way, but I mean, yeah, I mean the car is awesome, and I think given his experience, I don't know that I need to go to wherever he is, but he's happy to do that if that's what he would like to do. The car's gonna kill her. It's gonna be killer.
Jacob, I already did adopt you. You left. You emancipated. You emancipated yourself. Without even letting me know you were emancipating yourself. I was so hurt. You didn't tell me. Didn't tell Daddy he was moving out, and then he was like, I'm gone in 2 weeks, bitch. I'm out. I've been planning this for 6 months, but I didn't tell you. Gone. All right. What did I miss?
Time for me to go so that I can stay married.
Yes,
Much
sir.
love to you all.
Good night. Go take care of your screaming children. Enjoy the weekend. We'll chat soon.
There, you got it. Take care, boys. Peace
Good night,
out.
Ted.
Happy
Bye.
Friday. See ya.
Hit that end button. Yep, boom.
All right. Ted's out. What did I miss? Scroll me up so I can hit anybody that I missed. Eggs, minor detail, double income, no kid life. Fuck yeah. Actually, yeah, close enough.
No, we have
Not really, but
kids right here.
yeah, we got all the, I inherited a lot of kids when I started a business, so it's kind of like that. It's different. They cost me money, but I don't have to deal with their shit. I can just tell them to fuck off and go talk to Heather.
Man, in 2 days, insurance says I won't be a kid anymore. Okay.
At least your kids
Oh.
making money.
So you saying that I got to pick up your insurance in a minute?
No, I'm just saying I'm turning 26 and now my car insurance is gonna go down.
And what about your health insurance because you were floating with your parents?
I'm not. No, I'm.
You through her?
Yeah.
Okay,
yeah.
cool.
Yeah, I got that
Never mind.
stuff last
I don't
year.
fucking know. I just write the checks. I don't
Yeah,
pay
no.
attention to the paperwork.
At least your kids make you money. Mine don't. Mine don't.
Yet. Your retirement comes from your like 18 children, so you'll be fine.
18. You mean 19?
22? All right, y'all. I'm gonna go get some hamburgers. Enjoy yourself this weekend. I'm gonna check in and see how the dogs are doing, and chat with you guys next week. Good night. We'll make this other camera work at some point.
I know.
Talk to y'all later.